Hi. So much of today's budget has already been leaked from number 11 Downing Street. There will be few real surprises this afternoon. The lower echelons of the working class have already been clobbered by the retention of the two-child benefit cap, a 10% increase in energy bills, and of course the removal of pensioners' winter fuel allowance, which has enraged everybody of all political persuasions to none. Except, of course, Labour Party hacks and apologists. Another blow will be the already pre-budget announcement of bus fare rises of up to 50% in some cases for the minimum fare. This will be a burden to many low-paid workers right now struggling to keep their heads above water. One of the many final straws being lined up by Starmer and Reeves, and yet most of the media fury will be about the minor taxation increases on the wealth of the upper middle classes and the rich, who will in reality be only getting gently squeezed. Just take the proposed introduction of VAT on private education, a privilege enjoyed by a mere 6% of the population. This budget will provoke an avalanche of well-rehearsed media abuse, comparing it to semi-Bolshevism. The reality is that it's steadfastly avoided. Will this budget result in any shift, no matter how slight, in the balance of wealth and power? The answer is zero. Not only will there be no expropriation in any viable sense or form, but the top of the pyramid will continue to accumulate even more wealth, power and influence. As for the submerged third of the population, they will be sucked further into a vortex of disenfranchisement, precarity, alienation, hopelessness, thus fueling the rise of the populist right. The budget will solve nothing, result in cuts, austerity, sucking more into the submerged elements. And meanwhile, those at the top, those who serve them and their interests, such as these MPs, will continue to accumulate more money and power, building up their bank balances with authoritarianism deployed against all forms of dissidence. Government, its budgets, laws, legislation, enforcement is devoted entirely to shoring up a decaying, decadent, feudal capitalist society, which is what these ruling class politics of all shades is about. Look no further for any kind of explanation. As for the 7% rise in the minimum wage, it's a case of 7% of next to nothing equals even less. Bye.